They're so small.
Oh, gee, did you buy all males?
No.
You bought a,
It's my story right now.
I know. So it's been a couple weeks since I've seen you rap. I wanted to do this thing on our channel where we just kind of go over what happened in the past 2 weeks, and kind of keep on track with whatever goals we have. And you keep, tell us about the fish you keep and why you keep fish.
Okay. So basically, I find fish keeping relaxing. Some people journal. With me, like at the end of the day, I do some reflecting and just kind of like do it in front of my tank because it's very relaxing.
Let me tell people what kind of fish tank you have, though.
Oh, sorry. So I have a planted tank. I'm keeping it to that term because I don't really follow any of the very strict rules of some aquascaping designs. Some people might call it a Dutch tank because it's all plants, no rocks or wood, but mainly because I can't afford
I didn't know there was
rocks and
such
wood.
I can't believe there's like strict rules, right? It should be whatever you want.
Yeah, that's basically how I practice it. It's just like a planted tank. I just put like a bunch of plants that I enjoy and a bunch of fish that I enjoy in there. Fun fact.
This better be fun.
Well, personally for me anyway, I, a few months ago, acquired some, in my opinion, rare plants. They're called Ludwigia senegalensis. So there are some people who have like troubles keeping them alive, but they're flourishing in my tank, and now I'm having to like remove other plants that have grown very well in the past to make way for them. So I'm
what makes them so difficult?
They can be a little bit finicky. Depending on the substrate that you use, the root systems.
But we started a company called RN Fish. I call it our fish team. Me and Rap are a fish team, even though he's the only one with fish. Tell them I invested in the company, and the plan for that money was to make it grow, not to be rich, but to kind of fund the hobby.
Yeah.
Tell them what fish we bought, and we should name them before the end of this video.
Okay.
What fish did we buy, and how far along are they in our breeding? They didn't die, did they?
So.
Oh, they're dead.
So
you killed them again?
The first thing that I bought were black rams, Microphagus ramirezi. I was told by the fish store owners that they are very finicky. So
They died. They died in like 2 days.
No, it was a week. It was a week. And
they're still dead.
I just found them, like, I looked at the bodies, like, it doesn't look like they suffered some kind of trauma. It looks like they just kind of like had some weird sudden heart failure.
So they're dead.
They're dead.
Did we buy something? Did we get something? You got something else though, right?
Yes. So the next investment are called Epistogramma cacatoides.
Why did we choose those fish to be our second fish to breed? They're officially going to be our first if we breed them. But why did we choose those fish to breed?
So the thing with Epistogramma cacatoides is they're very beautiful fish. Even if it's the subdued wild types, they're super pretty. And they're not as, reportedly, they're not as hard to breed as some other fish. So I thought maybe we can start with these.
Okay.
The problem.
Oh my God, we have not talked about this yet.
Sorry.
I'm discovering this
is our first time talking about this. The problem with this one though is, when you get them from the store, they're so small. They're so small.
Oh gee, did you buy all males?
No.
You bought a.
It's my story right now.
I know.
It's my story right now.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
So you have to be very careful because you could end up buying all males and then there's
sausage party.
So it could be a sausage party. So what I did was I found a bigger specimen, and it looked like a male because it's got like the finnage already beginning to show. And then I looked through the other fish and looked for what could potentially be a female. And they're smaller, their fins are not that long, and I got 2 of them. Luckily enough, I got both females. So there's 1 male and 2 females.
Okay.
The thing is though, the problem is the male is much further along in its maturity than the female. So it's gonna take maybe 6 or 8 months.
I thought you were gonna say he's too old. You got a geriatric.
No. It's gonna take longer. It's kind of funny because yes, the black rams died, but my contingency was I also have German blue rams are like very beautiful in color. And
oh God,
what happened with those ones, and that's kind of like replacing the black rams, is I kind of did the same thing where like I got like a bigger one. It's like, oh, this looks like a big, beautiful
Okay.
male. And then I looked for like a smaller one that looked like a female because German blue rams have a rounder pink belly if they're female.
Okay.
So I got that. So it was very young. So it's taking months and
Are you
months.
talking about the females are young?
The female is much younger than the male. So we're waiting several months
Oh, God.
before
As the-
they start mating.
As the chief investor of RN Fish, I am concerned.
This is the progress meeting. But Mr. Investor, if I may inform you, because of the lack of the identification at the store, if this is male or female, they're all just jumbled in there. I had to make a calculated risk decision where, okay, this one looks like a male, so I'm definitely classified as a male, and then I'm going to look for just something smaller that may look like a female. So
okay.
I mitigated the risk of getting both gendered fish at the expense of waiting longer.
Okay.
for them to breed.
Well, I told Rap when I'm joking when I look like
Yes.
a man. I'm not. I told Rap I understand it's not gonna come between our friendship and there's always gonna be setbacks. Right? If they die, I'm not gonna blame him. Like if we had a portfolio of fish, we have the pistos, right? And then the German blue
I like how
rams
you call
are.
them pistos.
Well, yeah, I've watched some videos. And the German blue rams, are they in our portfolio as well?
Yes.
Oh, so you're putting those in?
I'm substituting them for the black rams.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
all. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I am not bothered by that at all.
All right. Okay. We never said we were a good fish team. Okay? All right,
You said
well,
that we were a fish team,
have
not
you-
efficient.
not an
We're not
efficient team.
efficient.
How's the Instagram channel going?
Instagram channel is going well, I think. I don't really post as much anymore because when I post something, it doesn't go very, very well distributed, I guess. But I am working on a project for Fluval. Am I allowed to like?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So one of my sponsors for my Instagram
Sponsors.
page is
Empty.
Fluval Aquatics, and they sent me a low iron fish tank. If you guys are familiar, if you guys are avid fish keepers, basically it's a type of glass where it's less green or blue. It's much clearer,
Really?
and the edges, the trimmings, you don't see the silicone adhesions anymore. It's just like two pieces of glass that are like
Fused
almost fused. Yes.
Okay.
So it's a much neater glass arrangement. And years ago, this is something that would be very expensive. Fluval Aquatics was kind enough to send me a tank, and I'm doing a review. And they sent me like the aquascaping set of rocks as well. So I made like a nice little planted aquascape with rocks, and that's where our German blue rams
How big is the
are
tank?
living. I thought it was 10 gallons, but I think it's a little bit smaller than 10 gallons.
Okay.
But there's only like 3 fish living in there. There's the 2 blue rams and a bristlenose pleco and a shit ton of shrimp.
If you ever, okay, here's a pitch for you, Rap.
Uh-huh.
We never talked about this before. If you can get Fluval to send you a couple they have like beta nano tanks. We'll set them up right over there. And I will take care of the B-roll. You can come over and you set it up, and I'll do the B-roll recording, and I'll make the videos. We'll put them on here. We'll put them on yours.
If you can show me on Google what you want,
Okay.
I'll talk to them.
So if we did 2, I would have a female and a male one. RN Fish.
Oh, and then you can just kind of like put them
Project
together
Beta.
when there's a bubble nest.
Well, we'll see. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but we'll talk about that when it gets there. But that might not be a bad idea. There's going to be fish in this room and nano tanks. And it's in my office, so my wife cannot say anything about it.
It's in a sovereign space.
Well, follow Rap at OFish Space. We'll put a link in the description below. And Fluval. We don't have a name for a channel.
Fluval
We're asking for sponsorships. You don't even have a name for the show, for the channel. We just got a logo. Check out the logo. Thanks very much for watching. Anything else you want to add before you go?
That is it.